An elephant matriarch will walk for miles, deviating from her path to visit a specific place. It's not a watering hole or a feeding ground. It is where a set of bones lies bleaching in the sun. She will stop, and a deep, rumbling silence falls over the herd, a quiet that can be felt more than heard, carried on infrasound frequencies below our own hearing. With the tip of her trunk, an appendage with more motor neurons than a human hand, she gently explores the contours of the skull, lifts a tusk, and passes it among the other members of the family. This isn't scavenging or random curiosity. This is a pattern. To understand this, you have to look inside. The elephant brain is a 3-kilogram marvel of convergent evolution. Their temporal lobes, the regions associated with memory and processing emotion, are proportionally larger than our own. Deep within lies a densely convoluted hippocampus, the brain's cartographer, which not only maps physical space, but also social relationships and emotional events. When an elephant touches the bones of a relative, it's possible these ancient neural structures are activating a map, not of a place, but of a memory, a social bond that has been broken. The grief we witness may be a behavioral echo of a memory too large to fade. This behavior isn't entirely unique. The study of death and dying, thanatology, is finding echoes everywhere. Western scrub jays will hold what appear to be funerals, gathering around a fallen peer and ceasing their normal foraging for a full day. Orca mothers have been documented carrying their dead calves for weeks, a behavior that offers no evolutionary benefit and comes at great personal cost. These aren't just reactions to a predator or a threat. They are specific, structured behaviors directed at the dead themselves. It suggests an evolutionary grappling with the concept of cessation. But to grapple with absence, you first need a sense of presence. The foundation for grief might be self-awareness. An elephant stands before a large mirror. A scientist has placed a white mark on its forehead, a spot it cannot see without the reflection. The elephant looks, processes, and then its trunk goes directly to the mark on its own skin. It recognizes the image as me. Elephants are part of an exclusive club of self-aware species, alongside great apes, dolphins, and magpies. If you can understand I exist, what is the next logical step? Is it the terrifying realization that I will not exist? This self-awareness is tied to a cognitive ability known as mental time travel. It's the capacity to mentally project yourself backward into the past to relive an event and forward into the future to anticipate one. Your brain does this constantly. The same neural hardware that allows an elephant to remember the location of a water source across a decade of drought might also allow it to project a future devoid of a herd member. Mortality isn't just about understanding death. It's about being able to perceive the long, empty timeline that follows it. These behaviors could be seen as neurological fossils, the first drafts of rituals that became central to our own species. 430,000 years ago, at a site in Spain called Cima de los Huesos, or the Pit of Bones, early hominids, likely Homo heidelbergensis, deposited at least 28 of their kin into a deep, dark cave. There was no evidence of habitation. It wasn't a garbage pit. It was intentional. This act, predating Homo sapiens, suggests the urge to treat the dead differently is an ancient, deeply rooted part of our shared mammalian heritage, an instinct that surfaced long before any formal religion. So when we watch an elephant caress a bone, we are watching a profound performance. We can map the brain, we can observe the pattern, and we can compare it across the animal kingdom. But we cannot access the subjective experience, the qualia, of that elephant's mind. Is it a flood of memory, a dim recognition, or is it a true conscious reflection on a life that has ended? We don't know, and that is the point. The elephant's grief acts as a mirror, forcing us to confront the boundaries of our own understanding and the vast, unknowable interior lives of the other minds that share our world.
Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.